moments away. It'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Something, GA, both these teams have in common is their tendency to rebound well. They clean the glass.
Oh, yeah. Every rebound is going to be contested tonight, and those extra chances can really make or break your opponent. And so that's a stat to keep a close eye on in this one.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And the big man loves setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
Good work there as it goes.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
Beasley outside. Love with the screen for Beasley. Pass to Ridnour. It's Crawford on the wing. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's Ridnour after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And it's Pekovic missing. Beasley against Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Ridnour. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Arenas against Ridnour. The wide open look here for Aldridge. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Now Ridnour. 9 points last game out. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kurt Rambis and I did get a chance to talk for a little bit, preparing for the slippery Carmelo Anthony. Coach says they've been running off-ball drills to simulate Anthony's routes. They see how easily he can creep into open spaces. If they can prevent clean catches, that can limit Melo's ability to get good looks at the rim. Coach thinks that will really help tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Beasley. The Nuggets getting the bucket for 3. And Luke Ridnour, the bucket on the assist by Beasley. Ridnour's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Beasley. Averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that one's good. Love.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Brewer is checked in for Minnesota. Telfair comes in for Luke Ridnow. Here's Telfair. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Nuggets leading by 6. Jennings looking around. Over Telfair. Again, the Nuggets score.
Taking a nice composed jump shot in rhythm, under control, not forcing it in any way.
Beasley outside. Love with the screen on Jones. And Beasley, here we go. Love with a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Brewer kicks to Love. Shot clock at 6. Beasley inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here is Brewer. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Telfair kicks to Brewer. Off target from three-point range. Denver leading by 10. Outside Jennings. Anthony on the wing. It's back to Jennings. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lots of talk, Clark, around Kyrie Irving. He could go first in the draft. Out of Duke, what's the scouting report on him?
Kevin, it's really hard to say because Irving missed so much of his college season with a toe injury. But when he has played now, it's been clear he's elite finishing around the rim and a tremendous talent and has major ball handling skills too.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Smith checked in for Garrett. Aldridge, he's checked in for Denver. And Anthony drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
In the corner, it's Brewer. Inside. No block shot. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Smith.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Anthony on the wing, covered by Brewer. Oh, that's blocked.
And, you know, this is really what Brewer does quite well, extending out nicely and swatting away shots.
And he gets it to go. Jennings has got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. changes here for the Timberwolves. Love checked in for Smith. Crawford comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Sebastian Telfair. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brewer finds Crawford. Love outside. Now Ridnour. It's a pick by Love. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Here's Young, and it's Young finishing it off.
Boy, he got up with much ease right there. Young showing off that 40-inch max vertical.
Crawford looking over the floor. For three, Love. Jennings with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 14. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And that one, good.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Crawford a screen on Jennings. Pass to Love. There's the triple. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jennings banked in off the glass. Jennings has got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Beasley in for Corey Brewer. Big group substitution here for Denver. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Jordan. Martin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. James Jones, who's checked in for Anthony. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Nick Young. And that one drops.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jennings against Ridnour, and he lays it straight in. Jennings has got 8 here in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Love with the screen for Beasley. He gets that one.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Martin the screen. Here's Jennings, and he drives in. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Left side, Martin. Pass to Smith. This one for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nuggets ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Arenas with it. Outside Aldridge. 18 feet out. And again, it's Denver.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Now here's Beasley. Love with the screen on Anthony. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Minnesota shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Pekovic. Pekovic with the screen for Beasley. Back to Pekovic. That one, no good. Great D that time from Jordan. Arenas passes to Anthony. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got his third assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Denver. Tries it from 9. And Denver again with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Pekovic. He has yet to score. Pass to Beasley. Pekovic with a screen on Anthony. Beasley dishes to Pekovic. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammates after that one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Checked in for Anthony. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for LaMarcus Aldridge. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Jordan up top. Pass to Young. And here's Arenas over Ridnour. That one wide left.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Love the pass to Beasley. Love with the screen for Beasley. Here's Ridnour. Back to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. And Luke Ridnour, the bucket on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Arenas attacking, and a dunk by Aldridge.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
Timeout.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Breweries check in for Kevin Love. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. Number 1, Brandon Jennings. Second is Gilbert Arenas.
And check that out. These two guys have settled into a tremendous rhythm here, scoring the basketball since the break.
Now here's Crawford, still without a basket. Here's Pekovic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Arenas attacking. That one good for 2.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric, has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
Pekovic finds Beasley. Pekovic with the screen for Beasley. Shoots from the high post. Second chance shot, and Pekovic with the lay-in. Pekovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, that's a workhorse effort on the offensive glass.
Here's Arenas. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Aldridge has got 8.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. With the step back. No good from Beasley.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Pekovic. Down low. Here's Ridnour. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Outside Aldridge. Jordan on the wing. Ridnour against Arenas. Smith outside. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 6 assists in the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Ellington. Pass to Telfair. Can't nail the jumper.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Balkman passes to Harrington. Clock at 6. Bucket is good. Harrington's got his first 2 points of the night.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Outside, Jones. Harrington the screen, releases. Again, the Nuggets score.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Love can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jones for 3, sinks the triple. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Love with the second chance points.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
There's a screen by Williams. Johnson dishes to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out left to the wing. Love with the screen on Johnson. Here's Telfair. Rebound by Williams.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Jones. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Love. Good tee by Williams. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Johnson. Williams kicks to Balkman. With the floater, Brewer grabs the board. The Timberwolves shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Jennings.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
In the corner, it's Tolliver. And the 3 off target. Smooth sailing for Denver. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for the Nuggets, Armand Johnson at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Crawford outside. With the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Number 5, J.R. Smith.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.